Before you scroll, imagine a car so smooth, so bold, and so luxuriously American that it made every other coupe of its era look ordinary. This is the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And what you're about to see will remind you why true classics never die. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel. Today we're stepping into a world where American luxury meets pure muscle attitude, where elegance blends with street presence, and where Chevrolet created a personal luxury legend that still turns heads more than 5 decades later. This is the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, a car that didn't just roll off the assembly line. This car floated in with the aura of a luxury coupe wrapped around the spirit of power, confidence, and unmistakable style. And today, we're going to explore every inch of what makes the 72 Monte Carlo one of the most desirable classics, cruising the streets, dominating car shows, and stealing attention like it was built to do so from day one. Take a moment right now and imagine sliding behind the wheel of a machine that was engineered to make you feel important before you even turn the key. The Monte Carlo wasn't about being loud or brash for no reason. It was about presence. It was about showing up with a car that let the world know you understood style. The long hood, the sculpted sides, the subtle but powerful stance. This wasn't a car that begged for attention, it earned it. And in 1972, Chevrolet perfected that balance in a way that only the era of true American steel could. When you walk around the 72 Monte Carlo, you notice something immediately. This car has proportions that modern cars just can't touch. That impossibly long nose stretching out like it was carved to cut through the air, the squared-off grille with its precisely arranged horizontal lines framing those sharp, confident headlights, the chrome accents that catch every bit of sunlight, giving the car a jewelry-like luxury that tells you this wasn't built as just another coupe, it was built as a statement, a personal luxury car in its purest form. And then there's the profile. The graceful roofline that arcs back with pride, the extended rear quarter panels that anchor the car's shape, and the subtle muscular curve above the rear wheels that hints at the power waiting under the hood. The Monte Carlo carries itself with confidence, like it knows it's one of the most stylish designs Chevrolet ever created. You don't simply drive a 72 Monte Carlo, you glide, you cruise, and you make an entrance everywhere you go. Now let's talk about what happens when you turn the key. Under that long sculpted hood, buyers in 1972 had options, good ones. From the dependable and smooth 350 V8 to the more powerful 402 big block, the Monte Carlo delivered the kind of torque, rumble, and road-dominating performance that made American V8s world famous. Even in stock form, the car had enough low-end grunt to push you back in your seat, and the kind of sound that lets everyone know you're driving something with real soul. It wasn't built to be a raw muscle car, but it could hold its own against plenty of them, and it did it while offering a first-class luxury experience at the same time. Slide into the interior and you're greeted with the kind of craftsmanship that defined early 70s American luxury. The wide bucket seats that make you feel like you're relaxing in a private lounge, the thick padded door panels, the long sweeping dashboard with wood grain trim that gives the whole cabin a warm, upscale feel. Even the steering wheel has that perfect vintage look, thin yet detailed, stylish yet functional. You look out over that long hood and instantly feel the sense of power and pride that comes with driving a Monte Carlo. Everything inside tells you this was a car built for people who wanted to ride in comfort, class, and undeniable style. On the road, the 72 Monte Carlo offers a smooth, floating ride that feels almost effortless. The suspension absorbs imperfections with ease, the steering is relaxed but confident, and the power delivery is instant and satisfying. This was a time when driving was meant to be enjoyed, not rushed. You weren't just commuting, you were cruising, and every mile in a Monte Carlo feels like a special moment. It's a reminder of why classic cars still matter, why they still move people, and why they still dominate conversations at shows, meets, and gatherings around the world. But here's the thing about the 1972 Monte Carlo. It isn't just a classic car. It's a symbol of an era where automakers poured their soul into design, engineering, and style. It's a reminder that luxury didn't always mean computers, screens, and endless technology. Sometimes luxury meant chrome that actually shined, real metal that actually felt solid, engines that rumbled instead of buzzed, and shapes that made you fall in love every time you walked up to them. Today, the Monte Carlo has an entire community of passionate collectors, restorers, and enthusiasts who keep the legend alive. Whether it's a bone stock survivor, a fully restored showpiece, or a customized street cruiser, the 72 Monte Carlo continues to stand out as one of the most iconic personal luxury cars ever created. And it's not just because of how it looks, it's the feeling it gives you, the presence it commands, and the way it transports you to a time when cars had character, identity, and attitude. So if you're watching this video and you've ever dreamed of owning a classic that blends style, performance, comfort, and pure presence, the 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo is a car you absolutely need to experience. It's a machine that proves luxury and muscle can coexist in the same beautiful package. It's the car that still earns respect, still turns heads, and still delivers that unmistakable American driving experience you can't replicate today. Thanks for watching, and if you love legendary classic cars, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There's a lot more coming, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.